Hey there everyone, this is Rascal. Today I'm bringing you something a little different. I'm bringing you some Halo Wars content. I've been a pretty big Halo Wars fan since near the beginning. I've never finished the campaign. I can never get into campaigns on RTSs, but I've been a big fan of the multiplayer. I am a general. So this game I'm playing a 2v2 with my mate Palle, who's also a general. The other guys, I didn't see what ranks they were there when they came up on the screen. I don't think they're really high. But this game, we played it last night. We played 4 matches, 1 3v3 and 3 2v2s, all of which we won. But I'm only gonna upload 3 of them. I'm not gonna upload 1 of the 2v2s because it just wasn't an enjoyable match to watch. It was long and drawn out, and I was away for like a lot of it, so it wasn't gonna be too great. So this game we are both playing as random all. We always play as random all. I got Firebase ready. Oh god, I'm forgetting his name. Sergeant Forge, and he got Cutter, I think. I think he got Cutter, I'm not sure. And if you haven't noticed already, I have sped this footage up because there's not too many battles in it. So I've just sped the entire footage up, just so you can sort of get the gist of what's happening, but it's not all really too fast. I did get a second base right at the start, and we basically just sort of planned, right, we'll just try to end this game really quick. So later on, I do scout them with my warthog and see that both of their bases don't have any shields apart from the base at the front. Like their plan was to try to hold the line at the front until they could, I don't know, get scarabs or whatever the hell they wanted to do. But we had something to say about that. So for the 3v3 video that is gonna be uploaded sometime, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna speed up, parts of it a lot faster than I've sped up here. I'm just gonna cut out some parts of it, and I'm just gonna leave the battles at regular speed, just so you get the gist of what's going on. And if there's anything useful that I cut out, I'll, tell you that with my soft, soothing voice. Oh god. I don't even have a stutter or that. I just gain one sometimes. It's not cool, really. It's happened to me about 5 times in my life total, and it is bloody annoying when it happens. It happens at the most inopportune times. Thankfully right now I'm just sitting in my room on my own, so it doesn't really matter. So, actually I've got a cool Halo Wars story to tell. See, it happens again! God damn it! No, I've got a cool Halo Wars story to tell. Actually I was playing with my buddy Che. It was one of his first games in 2v2. I was sitting on the leaderboards looking at the guy in first place, so we get put into the game, and that guy's name is just right there. I'm like, balls. We did end up losing, but it was actually quite a close match. If my buddy had played, a bit more, we could have made it maybe a bit closer, but we did get warthog rushed, so it wasn't too close. As you can see, Palle's just putting on some pressure now. And here's where I scout and realize, oh, neither of these bases have shields. If you didn't know, Covenant bases are really, really weak without shields, so I try to hide my warthog in the back there. My plan was to get some Spartan tanks and just drop them in the back. So, and Palle was just going to keep them occupied at the front with his marines. Marines are really powerful in cover. Any unit is actually really powerful in cover. So, actually, I meant to do this at the start, but I want to talk a little about Halo Wars. I know a lot of people don't like it as a part of the Halo franchise. I probably wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't, if it didn't have the Halo name in it. But I'm glad I did, because it is definitely the best RTS game on the Xbox. So I do have, in the way of RTS games, I've got StarCraft 2, which I probably watch more than I play it, to be honest. Really cool game. I'm sorry, I had to burp there. And on the Xbox, I've got Command & Conquer 3, which is a great game. On Xbox, though, the controls are a bit, it's very playable. Since it's a PC port, it doesn't feel as smooth as it really should. But Halo Wars controls, they're really fluid. They're really easy to get the hang of. It's not complicated at all. You can pick it up, and after a little while, you get the gist of what you're doing. So as you can see right now, I was gonna say something else, and I forgot, and I'm just going off on a random tangent. But as you can see right now, I'm just upgrading my tanks, upgrading my Spartans. My plan was to get the Spartan tanks out really fast, get the upgrades later, because we wanted to win this pretty quick, because I think this was our 3rd game of the night. I think we had one more after this, and then we went off. So, we don't usually go for super try-hard mode. yeah, you can see the ranks there. I think it's a brig and a captain. I caught a glimpse of it. We don't usually go for like, you know, mega try-hard mode, but a lot of the times playing 3v3, if the other guys are lower ranks, we'll fuck around. Like, for example, you know, building max population, gremlins, brutes, engineers, you know, just whatever, flamers. You do see a max population. I'm not going to tell you what unit it is, so you can see in the 3v3 video. But there's a pretty funsies unit that we get max population of. But in 3v3 video, I am, you know, just sort of going for the win and letting those guys do their sort of thing. So as you can see right now, I'm lifting my tanks over, getting canister shell. I'm pretty sure I'm upgrading a neural implant. Now, if you didn't know this already, all the upgrades increase the base stats of the units as well as what they do. So say for the tank, you know, you get canister shell. That gives you the canister shell ability, and it gives you more base damage and health. This happens with every upgrade. As you can see right here, my tanks got stuck for a second. That one's just planted itself up on the wall, and I couldn't get it to move. Right away, you see, oh crap, he's got Spartan tanks behind my base. I don't have a shield. I'm fucked. Go over to his buddy, and the exact same thing happens. He's fucked. So he quits out, and that's us pretty much won now. You can see Palle's Marines are moving down just to clear out any units he's got, you know, attack that last base up there. Which I think that guy just resigned straight out. I've got my celebrating spin on right now. So I do believe this guy has some units left that we just go in to clean up. And I actually tried to run past it because I thought he had a lot more stuff than he actually did. And I wasn't actually aware of how powerful Spartan tanks are in the early game because I don't usually go for them super quick. And as you can see, we've basically won now. You know, no danger of them coming back. My Spartan tanks are just mopping up all the units there. Getting my micromanage on, slightly forward, slightly back, so the jackals don't do more damage to my tanks. Even though that wouldn't help, and they're jackals. But thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, sub, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.
Got it. Your team is victorious.